So I just had to hang up. Welcome, everybody. This is one new edition of our episode, the New York Lifestyle Rock to BK Connection. My brother, I see him with the Yankees hoodie on. Mr. Warfield.
Yes, sir. What's up, world? How y'all doing? Beautiful day. What is it? October 15th of this pandemic 2020 year.
Yes, shout out to my sister, So Sweeney Samuel. It's her birthday today. It's her 39th. Happy birthday, sis. Love you.
Shout out to the sis. Okay, happy birthday.
So we're going to jump into our week 6 picks really quickly. We won't provide scores for this week. We're just going to go over which teams we think are going to win.
All right, I'm going to take the floor. And by the way, after our Tuesday night football of last week, that wrapped up the week. So I went nine and how many games was last week? 15. So 9-6. Calvin went 8-7. So I gained the game on him.
Okay, we're gonna have to do this better this week.
All right, so let's start with no Thursday night game, everybody. And before I jump into that, I just want to give a big shout out to Laker Nation. We got that chip, as we said last show. As LeBron said, put some damn respect on his name.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I will honestly say the top 3 players ever right now. We not gonna. This will be for a different show, but the top 3 players in the history of the best NBA, in no particular order: MJ, Kobe, LeBron. I don't know if you think any different, but that's how I'm feeling right
now. I mean, we can go by skill set, by bigs, but as you said, that'll be for a later show.
Yeah. And then also in other sports news, those Yankees are not in it. We had a good year, but it's over. We'll let somebody else win. We already got like 27 of those championships. Also, while I'm getting this technical difficulty in order, Tyronn Lue has got a new coaching job with the Clippers for 5 years.
We have Daryl Morey, who's part of the Rockets. He stepped down officially today as GM. He'll be more in a role. And in other news, I believe there is some speculation about Le'Veon Bell, about where he might sign.
Oh, yeah.
His 3 teams right now are the Chiefs, the Dolphins, and nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
So go ahead. I'm gonna let you go first. Go ahead.
Mr. Warfield, what do you think will end up being the team where he lands, or is there a dark horse that's not in the race yet?
I honestly, and because I talked to some people in the streets, and some of them were just saying maybe he might go back home to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, the last Twitter report that I read online says that Pittsburgh might be an unlikely destination.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the fact that They have a well-oiled machine right now.
Well, I'll say it like this, and this is no shot towards my team, but if he can throw the football, he can come down to Dallas. We could take him as a quarterback. Right. And you want to know, when I was watching that game, I almost cried, man, because like T.O. said, that's my quarterback. Shout out to that tissue that I had on Sunday, man. So to answer the question, honestly, I think he would be a good compliment for Buffalo.
I agree.
Now, Miami isn't there yet, so I can see him going to either the Chiefs or the Bills.
Yeah, according to a report that I read, Andy Reid doesn't. He isn't responsible for the signings.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
So Big Red don't want him. Oh, Big Red.
Big Red may want him, but he's like, I'll let Bill Beach handle that.
All right, so we're gonna just say Buffalo.
Heard the weather's great this time of year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, he should be used to it when that white stuff come, because Pittsburgh get that white stuff too.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah, we're not gonna hold y'all, everybody. So to get started, first game is Houston versus Tennessee. Now, Houston is not playing good right now, and Tennessee. Shout out to that stiff arm from Derrick Henry, by the way.
Yeah, Josh, no, we want to say our condolences to you what you did in that game. Oh boy.
Yo, he's the newest character on Street Fighters. I'm gonna go with Tennessee because them boys is playing some good football right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tennessee too. Mr. Tannehill, I'm gonna need you if you're gonna try to do a LaDainian Tomlinson, throw the football to actually land properly, sir.
Right.
That's important.
So this is a big game for Calvin. The Bengals versus the Colts. I think Joey B just doesn't have it this week. I'm gonna be rolling my boat on that river because we got a lot of rivers. I see y'all winning big.
I agree. Colts over Bengals.
All right. This next game, Atlanta versus Minnesota. We don't know if they're gonna play because there was just a positive test today. But it looks like as of right now, the game is gonna be played. I'm gonna go with Minnesota, just because Atlanta isn't playing good right now.
Same here. And as of recently today, there's been one positive test for Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Lost their coach already. Julio's still banged up. So I would have to go Minnesota on this one.
All right. So at this moment, it's home teams. Next, Denver versus New England. I got my boy Killer Cam coming through, showing these Denver boys how to put in work. Let me dab on them real quick. Oh.
Cam. Yep. Patriots.
Now, this actually might be a pretty good game for the lack of talent that they have. The Washington football team versus the New York Giants. I'm going to go with the G-Men. All because I need the red. Oh, I'm sorry, not the Redskins. The football team to take another L to help my Cowboys out.
I'm gonna go with the Giants too. I just feel like they got some momentum from that Cowboys game, and they're gonna carry into this week.
All right, so we all got the same winners as of right now. Baltimore versus Philly. I'm gonna go with LJ and the Ravens.
Be more. That's all it needs to be said.
Now this one might be arguably one of the games of the week. Cleveland versus Pittsburgh. Now, that's actually surprising it is to say when the season first started, people probably like Pittsburgh versus Cleveland. That ain't no game of the week. But right now, it's the game of the week.
Yes, indeed.
I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh. Because I'm just not so when basically I'm gonna just do it like this. Baker versus Ben. I'm gonna go Ben.
Okay, I feel you. Odell, Landry. It's this guy named Hunt. I mean, you know, he runs the rock pretty solid too.
Yes.
So, and then this other guy named Myles Garrett that's just been wrecking teams right now.
Oh,
so
and I got one of the Watt brothers on my squad, bro. Hey.
And that's fine. I'm going with Cleveland on that one.
Okay. Our first difference of the week. Chicago versus the Panthers. I'm going to go Nick Foles and the Bears.
Yep, I'm going to agree with that.
Detroit versus the Jaguars. If Matt Stafford and them can get some type of chemistry going with who they have, they should roll over the Jaguars. I'm gonna go with Detroit.
And that's the question mark that I have because I'm not sure how Detroit's gonna mesh. So right now, because they've had an up and down chemistry year, I'm gonna go with Minshew Mania. Jags.
Oh. No, two games that we thinking differently on. Okay. The Jets versus the Dolphins. All I gotta say is Fitzmagic.
That's all that needs to be said. And shout out to Myles Gaskin. That boy is not getting enough credit for how he's running the rock right now. So that's the reason why I'm going Dolphins on that one. And then not having Le'Veon anymore.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Shout out to my boy Devontae Parker, too.
Yeah, shout out to Joe Flacco, you know.
Mm-hmm. Give us another Fluco. The second big game of the week, the Battle of the Old Heads. Green Bay versus Tampa. Tom Brady's Buccaneers. I feel Green Bay because they'll have Devontae Adams back this week.
I respect that bad man. But guess what? I'm going to have to go TB12 on this one. Chris Godwin will also be back in that game. And he's been sorely missed by Tom Brady. Oh, yeah, and then they have these two great tight ends, Gronk and Cameron Brate. And Ron Jones has been surprisingly effective this season. So I do believe that Tampa will pull off a late drive and win by field goal.
Okay. The Sunday Night Laugher. The Rams versus the Niners. Shout out to them Dolphins excuse my language, whooping the hell out of that ass last week. Jimmy No G.
Mm-mm.
So I'm a golf on these dudes, man. I'm gonna go Jared Goff and them boys. 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm going with Rams all the way with that one. Shout out to LA.
The 2 Monday night games. First one, Kansas City coming up to below, as we call it up here. Oh man, this is a tough one. And if this COVID wasn't going on, I would have been at this game.
Fine.
All right, so people, we're gonna finish up this show. We have 2 more picks: Kansas City versus Buffalo. After what I saw from Buffalo on Tuesday, I'm going Patrick Mahomes.
Yep. Patted mayonnaise on this one. And then Hilaire's going to have a huge game.
Mm-hmm. Now this game, say the best for last. This game is very meaningful for me. It's actually going to be a pretty good game, honestly. Arizona versus the Cowboys. I would shock the world and say Arizona, but y'all be a damn fool. I'm going with my boys.
Much respect to the star. However, I guess I'm going to have to be the one to shock the world. So I'm going with Arizona by 4. I'm not talking about Tom Brady's 4th down that he thought he had a 4th down when he really didn't. But by 4, I'm going with the Cardinals.
Shout out to D-Hop, though, and the young kid, Kyler Murray. But I think I just got it. It's something about the orange, redhead, whatever you want to call him. Andrew Dalton, if you want to be technical. Let's see if he's really one of the NFL's greatest backups.
Oh, I see you heard Patrick Pearson talking about that mess, huh?
Because he I'm going to say it like this. Patrick Pearson can't guard everybody.
Yeah. And whoever you ain't guarding, you're going to get the ball thrown to.
Yup. So that's the recap or the picks for week 6. And we will definitely be getting back to y'all an update on the winners and losers of next week. Enjoy your football Sunday and Monday night.
And before we close it out, we do want to give a couple shout outs to some businesses. We want to shout out Dr. Ja.
Doc.
He's a good friend of ours, as well as a great leader in the community. Dr. Jalaal Hayes. We also want to shout out 2 of our other fellow Lincoln Lions, Mr. Kaleem Compton and Mr. Willie Bynes and the crew. They have 2 businesses. One is called PDC Global, which for any technological needs that you need, backing up computers, anything they handle, as well as their PDC Global movers. If you have any moving needs or you need trash removed, they're your guys. And with Mr. Hayes, he's in the STEM field. So if you have any young students that are looking to get into the STEM field, he's the person to follow. And he can be followed at Dr. Ja And you can also find Mr. Bynes and Mr. Compton on Instagram at PDC Global. So with that, I'm going to let my co-host sign us off for this week.
Oh, and by the way, shout out to Delaware and Philly. Philly and Delaware, stand up. I see y'all out there making big moves. Because, basically everybody that we're shouting out, if you haven't seen our shows before, it's basically blacks. I mean, we can do blacks, we can do whites, but the main focus is like young people. Like we know the old heads is out there doing their thing, but us young people, we the next thing coming up right now.
So if you haven't done so before, please like, share, subscribe to our page, New York Lifestyle. Comment, share it with a friend. We appreciate you. Any feedback you give us will definitely be appreciated. Thank you for our page reaching 100 likes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the support behind that, and we truly appreciate each and every one of you. And it can only keep growing from here.
And just to let y'all know, coming up next show, we gonna shout out another business or person with great success. The recap of the week, NFL picks, and then you had to tune in for another topic that will be discussed. Till next time, people. It's your boy Brandon and my boy Cal. Y'all enjoy your week. And November 3rd, go vote.
Absolutely.